All right. Good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my backyard sanctuary. It's another chilly Monday morning, but I still smell of wood smoke. Oh, it was so nice being out there this weekend. I went out Friday up to the Sam Houston National Forest. Wazoo Survival Dudes. Hey, good morning, Aaron. How are you today? Hey, Sherry. Hello. Cleo, good morning. How's it up in Woodville? Tammy, howdy, Tammy. I had such a good weekend. Just chilling by a fire. Hey, Nicole. I brought a book, didn't read the book. Carved a spoon. That was fun. Is that like that's the in thing to do when you're sitting out in the woods is to carve a spoon. So I carved a spoon. Looking for it. I got to sand it up and everything. Hey, Kathleen. Guten Tag. Darlene, good morning. Whew, man, it's a little chilly out, but it's all right. Yeah, Saturday we had like drizzle all day, but we figured that just kept everyone else out of the woods, so we had it all to ourselves. Kind of selfish, I guess, but yeah. Hey, Charles, good morning. BJ, hey, man. Oh, cool. Aaron, you got your mom some liver pills and brain pills for her birthday. She was excited. Let me know how they go. I expect high things. Good things. Good things. Oh, yeah. Whoops. The cold, but the sky was all pink and blue like a baby quilt this morning. I still got some of that going off over by the palm trees over in the neighbor's yard. There's some really nice pink clouds and a blue sky. We got the moon, very bright, very big, but only partial. It looks like it could be a good day. Hey, Cynthia, good morning. Donna, good morning. Yes, I had a most excellent weekend. Sherry, what kind of wood did I carve my spoon out of? Persimmon. I had some persimmon branches that I'd gathered years ago from another friend's property, and they've been sitting in the garage just aging and drying, waiting for something. And one of them looked vaguely spoon-like. So now it looks even more vaguely spoon-like. Once I sand it and everything, I'll show it to you. Okay. On Sunday afternoon, I usually spend a few hours getting the post for the week ready. And so on Thursday, there is a picture of the spoon. So you have to wait until Thursday. Yeah, what the cool campers do, carve a spoon. And so Nick is like a carving fiend. He spent all weekend just carving things. He carved, a spoon, and I think he carved another spoon, and then he carved a man-pear pig, and I'm hoping he's here. He was carving a bear for his daughter. It didn't quite look like a bear. It looked cool. It definitely looked cool, and the daughter believes it's a bear. It's a pig. Hey, Carrie. Good morning. Okay, so it depends on how much carving you do and how much you're willing to spend. So my younger brother is a most excellent wood carver, and he has like a whole set of carving tools. But there's a tool called a Whitland jack. Whitland jack. There are two versions of it. Old Henry makes like a $25 one, and Case makes a $120 one. They're really good if you are right-handed. Me being left-handed, they suck. And so I've never bothered with them. I tried and I just couldn't. The edge of the blade is wrong. And so instead of skimming across the top, I just dig in. But yeah, Whitland Jack. There's a Case Knives version, and there is a old Uncle Henry. Yeah, Uncle Henry version. Hey, good morning. Jonathan, Man Bear Pig is super cereal. Yeah. Hey, Surrender. Good morning. Bernice, how you doing? Ooh, okay, Kelly, we're all behind you here. I know the first day of a job, the first week, the first month of a new job is weird and scary because you're learning all sorts of new things. But we are here. Wow, Bell helicopter, so cool. All right, have a great day. We are with you. We will miss you, but we're happy for you. Hey, Charles. Good morning. There's a FlexiCut also has a Whittle and Jack multi-tool. Okay, FlexCut. Cool. Okay, so there's several out there. FlexCut, the Case, and the Uncle Henry are the good brand name ones. Yeah, Nicole, you whittle, don't you? Thought you said something once that you whittled. Hey, Kimberly. Good morning. Hey, Kathleen. So the these whittling jack type knives, they have a little scoop and they have a little chisel and they have a couple of different blades, so you can do different things more easily. I just had a regular fixed blade knife, the Vagabond knife from Campcraft Outdoors to shape the spoon, and then to make the bowl, I used a hot ember and burned the bowl very carefully into the spoon. And so now I have to sand it out some to take that last layer of ash off. But yeah, that's how I did it. Coffee. Oh, okay. Nicole, I do like to carve. The Flex Cup palms are excellent as well. Is that the little leather pad palm thing? Or is that some totally different thing, Nicole, for carving? I need to. I should bring down what my brother carved me. He carved me a hiking buddy. I like the hiking buddy, and I requested that he make me a new hiking buddy, the one with the mohawk. I need to trim my mohawk. My hair is getting long. Okay. Oh, you would. I've never tried you would. I admit I'm not much of a carver. I don't have the patience for it. But it was drizzly. It was rainy. There was plenty of food, and so I'll try and make a spoon. But because that's like the English longbow. Um, so I wonder the Osage orange might be interesting too, similar. Aaron, Amazon has a left-handed carving jack from FlexCut. Ooh, left-handed, huh? Okay, I might have to look into this. I gotta say, there's a certain perverse pride in being left-handed, but man, sometimes it just really messes things up. But I need to check this out. Okay. Let's see. I like to whittle pine resin chunks into worry stones. They smell good and don't have to look like anything. Ooh, I like that idea, Cleo. Very nice. Carrie, tomorrow morning, my neighbor is leaving for a couple of weeks. I have to drive over there twice a day to feed and move the dogs. They get locked up at night. Then feed barn cat and exotic deer and adodes. Oof. How far away are they? Are they like miles away? Because where you're at, that's usually what happens. If the neighbors are miles away. Hey, good morning, Tracy. So Jennifer, what would prehistoric man use for sandpaper? So depending on what they were doing, either a sandstone rock. Here in Texas, there's actually a tree, the Anaqua. One of its names is the sandpaper tree because its leaves are very coarse and rough and hard and can be used as a fine sandpaper. But yeah, with my spoon, after I burnt it out, I found a kind of a thumb-shaped rock and rubbed that in the bowl to take most of the ash and stuff off and get it kind of crude. So yeah, they basically rocks or just sand and a chunk of leather and go at it. Oh, cool, Cleo. You're a lefty. Good to be a lefty. Yeah, Osage orange is one of the hardest woods out there. Used to saw it in a log and it flipped out breaker several times. I can believe it. I have a chunk of Osage orange that I've been trying to make stuff out of, but yeah, it's so hard. Cutting it is damn near impossible. Hey, Nick. Yeah, we were just talking about whittling my spoon, your man bear pig. How we spent the weekend chilling. It was so nice. And now we're back here in civilization. Oh well. Oh, okay. Hey, Nick, here's a question for you. I happen to be here while you were live today. Sorry if you discussed camping, but I would like to get more information on Wazoo's canopy. It looked very secure. Very secure, yeah. Ready to go out. Yeah, it was really neat. Nick, if you could just post a link for the canopy. It was self-supporting. It folded in, and then it unfolded, and it had these heavy-duty braces and so forth and some tension lines, but it took them like a minute to unfold it and maybe 2 minutes to fold it in. And it was self-supporting up to 30-mile-per-hour winds or something like that, and it was huge. I gotta say, Nick is a good carver. He's a patient man. He's an engineer. Ooh. Let's see. In your carved bowl, arrange 3 stones in the shape crab. Place a piece of dried mushroom in between the crab, stone face, and then 2 claws. Fill 1/3 of the way with oil and light the mushroom wick, and you have an oil lamp. Oh, cool. That makes sense. Hey, Clayton. Good morning. Ooh. Jennifer, afraid I will inherit a 1-ton trunk of Osage laying in the way since my childhood that my parents inherited from their parents, etc. Yeah, you might. It's not going anywhere. You might. So there used to be a place at the Renaissance Festival that had would make things out of exotic woods, and they had like a giant log of ebony and stuff like that. I don't know if they're still there, and if they could do anything. But yeah, I mean, there'd be someone who would just love to have that 1-ton trunk of Osage orange. But yeah, finding that person and getting it to them, tricky. Okay, so yeah, I did not consider this weekend cold weather camping. It's not really cold weather camping until it gets under 25 degrees. But yeah, I just have a regular sleeping bag. This time I used, I don't know if you've seen like at some of the outdoor stores, they have the cot with the built-in tent thing. And I decided to try one of those, and I got one of those. And it worked really well, except for condensation. But otherwise, yeah, I was plenty warm. But usually I get a bit cold when I'm sleeping. But between the little micro tent and my sleeping bag, I was fine. Okay. Okay, so Nick's really awesome canopy off the side of his Forerunner. It's a Bundutech 360 degree, and it was awesome. And then they make a smaller one that goes 270 degrees. But yeah. Ooh, website called Laminia. I order tools from. They sell some nice looking wood carving knives from Finland. Ooh, that would be good. Deanna, the carpenters are in the house, or in the backyard, I guess, as the case may be. If you're in the house, that'd be, weird, but I guess I'd be okay with that. That canopy would not have lasted with the winds we had in West Texas this last Saturday. Oof. Yeah, that's the problem with canopies. I mean, they're great until a certain amount of wind picks up, and then your money just gets shredded. But his was heavy duty. I'd be more concerned, Nick, about like the beams and stuff bending rather than the tarp itself necessarily tearing. But here's a question for you, Nick. Does it have some sort of uh, safety release or something if suddenly the wind starts gusting, and if it gusts too much, instead of like snapping, is there like a breakaway piece put in there that's easy to replace? Just wondering. Hey, Ordo. Never used a sage orange. I've been trying to make some knife handles out of it. It's tough. Oh, cool. Lily wants to know she's left-handed too. Woo, Lily, this is my left hand. Cool. Hey, Julie. Good morning. Hey, Denver. Hey, Denver. Have you had a chance to be able to tell if you can engrave bone yet? I'm still figuring out just what I want on my knife that I'm going to send you, but I hope to send it like in the next week or so. Whew. It's like right on the edge of chilly. It's not chilly enough to have the hood up, but having the hood down, it's just a little breezy. But I got it around my neck, so that works. Coffee also works. There's a nice sun coming out. And Osage orange sun. Okay, so no safety, sadly. They recommend you tie it down to avoid damage from any freak gusts. Okay, that makes sense. It was one of the nice things about Nick's canopy is there were no poles coming down in your way. I mean, it was just self-supported above you, so we were free to roam. Whereas mine, I had the poles on either end, and so that blocked some of the the usable space. Oh man, I want to get back up there so badly. I was looking at my calendar and going, when can I go? And it's like, can't go then, can't go then, can't go then, can't go then, can't go then. Ah, yeah. What generation Forerunner do you have, Nick? Man, actually, you guys, his trailer with the solar panels and the refrigerator and all the it's amazing. So like I said, Nick is an engineer. The trailer was just like a cargo box trailer, and then he has transformed it into. I could live there the rest of my life, frankly. So yeah. Maybe Nick. Maybe when we go pick up the cow from Tina, you'll have to bring the trailer along. If we can do that. All right, looking to replace my Highlander, but really love its endurance and ability to camp in the back in bad weather or bear country. Yeah, the Highlanders are nice, and the Forerunners are nice. I had the Tacoma, and I used to sleep in the back of that, but there were issues securing stuff. And so I went to the Forerunner, but I don't fit. I can't sleep in the back of the Forerunner. And I tried sleeping in the front passenger seat, which in the Tacoma was amazingly wonderful. I could do that too pretty easily. And it was quite comfortable. But there's something about the Forerunner, the 5th generation Forerunner seats that aren't as comfortable for just sleeping in as the Tacomas. So that's why I got the that little tent cot thing. I tried it with a piece of knife handle I have. It wasn't dense enough for the laser, and it made the house smell like beef pot roast. Okay, so we'll just etch the blade. Oh, nice, Marine. Yeah, we're checking out the horse trailer this weekend. They're adding solar and a windmill. Cool. Yeah, I was thinking about a big and tall man shop for camping dudes. I've actually considered that, but there's just not enough of us anymore. Ooh, Constance, bad news. Our workplace is closing. Good news, Texas, we're coming home. All right. All thoughts and prayers are appreciated as we set our jaws and face an unknown future. Oh man, Constance, I'm sorry to hear that you're out of work, but come to Texas. There's still stuff available. We'll figure something out. Hey, Dad's here. Dad's coming from YouTube. Hey, Dad. What's for breakfast? What's the temperature, Dad? Any more of the turkey sausage, or did you finally use it all up? Oh, Dad. Oh, I cooked a backstrap. I overcooked it by maybe 45 seconds, but it was still really, really, really good. But from my deer. Cooking over a fire. Man, I want to go back. I want to go back. Oh, well. When I bought a RAV4, I checked to make sure I could sleep in it. Did camp in it a while. Property searching. Unfortunately, people like to drive into it. Yeah. I'm actually, I love my 4Runner, but the gas mileage isn't great. And doing it over, I wish now. When the 4Runner first, or sorry, when the RAV4 first came out back in '96, I got one of the first ones and absolutely loved it. And now I'm kind of wishing I had gotten the RAV4 rather than the 4Runner. Oh well, so be it. Uh-oh. Dina, I hate always being the one having a pity party and asking for sympathy, but I desperately need prayers, positive energy, and directional hope. I will see an advisor today and considering giving up school. It is a heartbreaking decision. Oh, Tina. Oh, may the Lord guide you. May the universe show you what it needs you to do. Oh, leaving school. Understandable in crazy times like this. But ouch. Sorry, they're just a shadow on the wall of Chirpy. Hey, Kimberly, good morning. Jesse, good morning. Oh, Chirpy just flew by. Jonathan, I like the stow and seating in caravans. Second and third row drop into the floor and convert into an 8x4 weather-tight tent with heat, air, and a DVD player. Yeah, that would be nice. Some of those older vans I always like to. I need, something that can kind of go, somewhat off-roady. Why is it escaped convicts who escape into the woods beg to be captured after a few days? Because they don't know what they're doing and they don't have the right gear. A big part of being comfortable in the woods is having the right gear. So I had my wool poncho, my cast iron frying pan. I was set to go. Let's see. Den took me back to where I found the beautiful horseman and the place had been plowed over. Where would be a good place to find more? I was just thinking that Vista Brewing up in Wimberley is loaded with it. A lot of the roadsides are loaded with it in the summertime. You might even you look into some of the seed places, they sell it. Sometimes you can even find it for sale in nurseries. Tina, definitely let us know what you decide. Like, text me, okay? Oh man, RAV4 owned 3.5 years, rear-ended 3 times. Last time totaled in Camp Wood, Texas, of all places. Yikes. Marie and Tina, I almost gave up, but I didn't. It took me 3 tries to get my master's. Sometimes I took only 1 class at a time. I'm glad I did. Changed schools too. Consider changing schools or pausing rather than giving up. No, there's a difference between a pause and a surrender. Okay, a 4x4 lifted van can go anywhere a truck can. So is it 4-wheel drive? Send me a link. I'm curious. I want to know more about that. Sorry. Constance, welcome back to Texas. We have cookies. We have moon pies. I'm considering reducing load, but fear of age and taking forever to finish. Will it be worth it when I finally do finish? Well, you're going to, eventually get old anyway. So, remember that poem I sent you? The grandma poem? Now, grandma isn't sitting there baking cookies. She's off getting her, degree and all that. Something to think about. Gotta say, if they made a minivan with more ground clearance and a solid 4-wheel drive system, I'd probably go that route. Yeah, they do have so much more space compared to SUVs. Yeah, I probably would too. Yep, I was thinking about those. I want one with the shag carpet. That'd be sweet. Whew. uh, Actually, like even a VW, my brother had. I'm still mad at my brother up in Alaska who had, one of those like a '67 Volkswagen camper van that he and his family would travel all over Alaska in. He kept it up in primo condition, and then he decided to sell it as the kids got bigger for something bigger. And he didn't tell me; he just sold it. And I was like, "Man, I would have driven, or I would have flown up to Alaska, bought the van and the spare motor. He actually had a spare motor for it, and so if there was a problem with the motor, he'd just yank the one motor out and throw the other motor in. But I would have driven it back to Texas. That would have been the most, audaciously fun adventure possible. Ooh, that's what ooh, like road trip with Mark. Maybe I could raffle that off. That could be interesting. I have to think about it. Hey, Jessica. Good morning. There's a difference between a pause and surrender. Definitely. I've been hanging out with Chirpy way too long. He's a fount of wisdom. Yep. Deanna has some horseman seeds. Cool. You remember it. I'll never be that grandma, but damn, right now the odds are not in my favor. Oh yeah, the old Astrovans. I remember when those first came out. They looked like aardvarks or something. I don't recall if they were rear-wheel drive or not. Oof. Yep. 78 Econoline panel van. That'd be cool. You know what I want? I want like a 74, Mercury station wagon with the tail gunner seat and all that. But then I want to get it lifted. That would be badass. Thank you, Maureen. I may very well take you up on that. Right now, I need to get in the shower and get to campus. But yes, definitely need to talk with you and Mark today. I'm here. You can talk to me this evening. I'm just working on stuff. Sorry. The GMC Astrovan comes in all-wheel drive and can be lifted with an S10 lift kit. Ooh. Let's see. Tina, in my opinion, learning is never wasted. I had a lady that was 85 years old in one of my classes when I was in school. She was my hero. She changed my mind about what it meant to age. Very much so. Let's see. At 55, I started planning to die and almost did a few years later. I know there's a lot of life left. Good life. Hell, my parents will vouch for that. Well, my dad will. Mom, come on, Mom. let's see. I have a rather boxy SUV. It's because of the shape. I have a lot of more room in mine. It's a Ford Flex. Oh, those are cool. Yeah. I can remove the center seats completely or tip them up by the front seats. The rear seats fold stow like a minivan. I inflate an air mattress in the back for driving movies, and all four of us are comfortable back there. It would probably be comfortable for camping, most likely. But then you are of, normal size. One of the issues with the 4Runner is, so I have just the, the 2-row, not the 3-row version. But the back row, when it folds down, it doesn't fold flat. It folds at an angle. And so you're, on a recliner, basically. And even then, it's not long. If I go diagonal with my knees bent a little, then I'm okay. But then I have a weird bend and it just doesn't work. And so I've been looking at different plans for building a camping compartment back there. But I'm not sure if that's really the route I want to go. So I'm still thinking. But yeah, like in Tread magazine and some of those overlander Instagram posts and stuff of these people that have tricked out these 4Runners into, global exploration vehicles. And it's like, oh, I want. But yeah, converted Sprinter van, that would be nice too. And I've seen some of those out in the wild, and they are sweet. Especially with the solar panels and the shower and all that. I got a garden sprayer I use for my shower. I do have solar panels, but they're not mounted. I can pull them up and set them up if need be. I'm still working on the big power center, though. Road trip does not sound as fun as gumball race run against team weather. That would be cool. I'm trying to decide, spring breakish, going back up to see my folks in Minnesota and doing another, cannonball run. I made it in just over 17 hours last time. I think I can get it down to 15 if I very carefully plan out my route. So we'll see. Have you ever had New Jersey tea plant and your thought on flavor for tea? Yeah, back when, actually up in New York, had it a few times. It's good. I like it. Let's see, I think it has a little ephedra. I don't remember now. But yeah, like the Labrador tea and the New Jersey tea. I was just looking it up for some reason last week. Another person was asking about it, trying to see if it could actually grow down here or not. No. Yeah, Friday. Someone sent me this seed catalog and wanted my advice. It was Cherokee seeds or something like that, and the New Jersey tea plant was in it. And so I suggested you go ahead and try, see if it grows down here. I want a gnome mobile. Okay, I want the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. There we go. Oh. It is 7:50. So I was thinking about it, and I decided, you know what? If ancestral plants are verboten, then verbotenize me. So it is time for the group take. Woo! The immune pill. Got to get your elderberry and echinacea and all that good stuff. And sunlight, vitamin D, social networking. All parts of a healthy immune system. The brain pill. So on the liver pill, we fell below the. We're almost out of the liver pill. We have some on the way. It's been made. It's on its way to Amazon, but we had to turn the advertising off over the weekend because we were in danger of running out. So yay, the liver pill. Ooh, that made me dizzy. When are you starting a foraging dating site? The grass is greener. Oh, I like that, BJ. No, that's funny. The gnome-mobile, riding along the gnome-mobile. That'd be all right. I don't think, or maybe the A-Team van. Would you ride with me, Chirpy, in the A-Team? You could be Face. Where'd you go? Actually, you'd be Hannibal. What are we talking about? The liver pill. Like I said, it's available at Amazon and our website. But if it says it's not, it is. It's just it hasn't passed through the inventory control there yet. Ooh, cold. Yeah, Pinterest and Instagram and all those. I follow some websites and some blogs and all that. Yeah, I was looking at those too, and the impact on gas mileage. I'm not quite ready to pull that trigger yet. Okay. Also, don't forget, we got the blood pressure pill out now. And of course, everyone's favorite, but my wife's, the libido pill. Woohoo! So, and then, like I said, we'll have the we can't call it the anxiety pill. We cannot call it the anti-anxiety pill. The FDA said no. So right now, and the tranquility pill is what we settled on, but the label looked terrible. So we're still trying to come up with a name for the pill that helps people with anxiety. And then also one for helping with gout. Ooh, exciting news in Shiro. A random llama showed up in my cow pasture yesterday. I'm keeping it. What? Joking? What do you mean you're joking? Why can't you keep it? Isn't that like Texas law? Well, I guess maybe if someone claims a llama, but yeah, that'd be funny. It's like back in the summer, the neighborhood just had a great time. Some goats ended up two or three goats ended up wandering through the neighborhood, and they were like the Facebook neighborhood Facebook page. It's like, I see the goats. Where are the goats? Here are the goats. Let's go see the goats. And it was like the most fun we'd had in a long time. Let's see. When you come up north, speak with my loving but geez, my husband about the power setup. Oh, cool. Yeah, I got all the parts. I got the battery and the MMPC, energy converter, and the wires and the switches and all that, and the box. I just have to start drilling holes in the box and mounting everything and getting it all together. Because Jennifer, what I'm thinking though is, what does llama taste like? I'm assuming they were eaten. Cool, Jessica. I've started. You can make soap with the flowers. Ooh, that would be nice. That could be very nice. Let's see. Off-grid couple in Alaska with the YouTube channel did a video the other day. Dry cabins, so they shower outside like their rechargeable shower. Huh. So it was like electrical, solar power, or was it? Because heating takes a lot of energy. Yep. Gumball runs will not be nearly as cool if they ban gas automobiles. Well, and not only that, Jonathan, that the vehicles will have computers that will prevent you from doing that. I have fun with language, whether it be English, German, fake Latin, whatever. But yep, verbotinize me. Yeah, the Pinterest, it's scary how much money you could spend watching Pinterest, or looking at the Pinterest stuff, not watching it. All right, good morning, Deanna. Okay, couldn't, but good morning. And yes, thank you for the advice on ordering from the Cherokee Seed Bank. Yeah, there are some really cool plants in there. I might have to track them down too. There we go. Classic Cannonball Run. No radars or phones, only radios and paper maps. Oh, that would be sweet. That would be sweet, man. That's what I need to do. I need to do a no GPS Cannonball Run back up to Minnesota. Oh, wow. 2020, a goat showed up in my yard. Believed she was dumped out here. No owner came forward. Named her lawnmower. Still have her. Cool. Okay, it's good to be busy. My Amazon liver pill is back ordered until the 18th of this month. It should be fulfilled sooner than that. I'm hoping. I need to check the Amazon emails from this morning, but it should be up and ready sometime this week and coming out. Do you sniff the bottle every day? It's so funny because I do the same thing. The brain pill, yes. I love the smell of the brain pill. The others are good, but the brain pill, that's become part of the ritual of taking it. It's that deep inhale and just, it smells so good. So yes, it's what I do. Mm-hmm. We actually considered calling it the chill pill, but we felt that was a little too irrelevant for the overall, medicine man persona. But at the same time, it kind of fits me, so we'll see. I kind of like the Serenity pill. Get the Firefly fans in there. Okay, a lot of people thinking the chill pill. So maybe I'll have to reassess that one. And gout out. And so on the gout one, we can't technically say gout, but we can say uric acid or uric acid cleanse or ura cleanse or I'm a cleanse or let's all go cleanse. I don't know. Peace pill. There are some possibilities. Jennifer, I've tried dumping random farm animals, roosters on friends' porches, but they always know it's me. I know the feeling. Okay, how about expanding platform in your Forerunner? Sleep with the hatch open and the platform can expand out so it's long enough for you. I considered that, Nick, but then if the hatch is open, it defeats a lot of the purpose of sleeping in the Forerunner. And really, that cot thing worked pretty well. So I'm thinking, some variation of that cot thing. I was looking last night at computer fans and running them off batteries, and I was thinking I could hook a computer fan to one of the vents and just be drawing, hopefully drawing a lot of the moisture out every night or something like that. I don't know. That's half the fun, is tweaking and experimenting and going out and camping to test it. And wow, that sun is getting bright. Yeah, the support off the hitch. I kind of like what you had in your camper there with the slide out stove system and the slide out refrigerator, Nick. And I've seen there's a lot of different plans for those for the Forerunner. But again, I'm analyzing and trying to decide what to do. Oh, wow. I saw a Facebook post last night, someone begging math teachers to use tape measures to teach fractions. Kids need to learn how to read tape measures. That they do. Oh, yeah. I have one of those. So I grew up on road trips with grandparents. I had one of those scalar roller pins to measure maps. Yeah, I mean, that's what I had too for hiking and planning out trips and so forth, where you can set the little thing. I need to dig that out. That was before Google Maps would say it. It's 1,014.6 miles. Ooh, Serenity Now pill. That's a possibility. Kathleen, I knew I loved you. Serenity, my dog's name is Inara. Cool. Let's see. Replace Forerunner front passenger seat with one that folds forward. That's a possibility. But like I said, the middle row doesn't fold flat. It folds to an angle. I've actually considered taking the seats out, but then my family said, well, what are we going to do? And it's like, yeah, I guess I need to be able to take you to places yet. But, oh, crap. Okay. Sorry, I just realized it's 8:02. I got to get going. Mom, Dad, love you. Everyone else, same amount of love. Have a good day. Have a good Monday. Have a good week. I will see you tomorrow morning, approximately the same time. Same thing. Who knows what we'll talk about. But Tina, we're with you. Constance, we're with you. Anyone else in need of good vibrations, we are vibing for you. So have a great day. Think about road trips and adventures. And talk to you tomorrow. Ooh, Christopher, yeah. Do the bottom cushions pop up to allow flight? No, they don't. That was one of the complaints about the Generation 5 Forerunners for camping and all that. Okay, I really got to run. Take care. Bye-bye. End broadcast.